then maybe, but not like going out random area and just boning right in the back seat. That's just, it's so.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Intrusive Thoughts podcast. I'm Colby, and these are my very beloved and wonderful co-hosts.
What's up, guys?
Diego
God.
and Bryce. Well, let's get into it, shall we?
I'm terrified.
I am too.
You're lucky I'm on the other side of this couch.
It's a very special episode. It's Valentine's Day. Well,
Still don't mind the Christmas decoration. I'm just.
We're getting ready for next year.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a really early start.
Yeah.
But a happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. And to the couples, go f- yourselves.
I hate you all.
What
Welcome.
Welcome. Because we're, as you know, single.
We're all single.
Yay.
Pringle.
Ready to mingle.
I don't know anymore. Okay.
Colby, stop.
This is
wanna
why I'm
mingle.
not ready to mingle.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna
get a
mingle.
harassment charge against you.
We're gonna have to do
For
a
what? Am I
podcast.
gonna be recording from jail?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little camera angle on the
Just be in
side.
prison. Just see me getting my shit rocked in.
Feeling romantical.
Turn off that computer. I'm feeling romantical.
real quick, guys.
That's all you're gonna do.
Just
Chill.
screaming in the back.
Just.
Oh
God.
no.
I don't know if the mic heard that, but
That'd
We'll
be
make
fun.
it loud enough.
Bryce is gonna bass burst it.
Yeah. I'll be like, hold on, guys. The whole camera, boom, boom.
Headphone warning. No, you gotta
Just the sound.
you gotta deep fry it.
Bass boosted deep fry.
That's how you gotta do it.
Screams are just some really,
Distant.
really deep, distant voice.
Oh God.
Okay. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
or
Valentine's
whatever.
Day. By the time this video comes out, it'll probably be like 2 weeks. So
I hate
A
you
week
all.
or
Past
two, yeah, for
Valentine's
sure.
Day. So
For sure.
let us know what you guys did on Valentine's Day. Dorking it, beating it,
Me
joking the
too.
penis.
Did you guys
Me
go
too.
out and have a fancy time? Oh, my head.
My cord. It's okay. Let's turn it back on.
No way.
I
You
have
don't-
technical difficulties with my mic.
You
so
don't need a cord
If you hear
anyways.
the thing cut out, then that sucks. You guys can't tell me anyways.
Sucks
We're not
to
on a
suck.
live stream.
Yeah, it's not on live stream.
Womp
It's like-
womp.
Womp womp, bitch.
Anyways, how is your guys' Valentine's Day going so far? How was
Well,
your
I'm
day?
here, so that means it's not going so great up.
What? You don't love me?
I love you, Bryce.
Thank you. See, someone loves me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you paid for the podcast. That's
No.
program.
He's not wrong, but I've known you for quite some time, Bryce.
Kobe's been like harboring this deep love for me all his life.
Honestly,
Why do you think I
wouldn't
always
be
invited you over to
surprised.
my house?
I invited you over to my house.
He
But
has
isn't
a
what the
shrine in his
communal.
closet now.
It's all got like me just in weird angles from
Yeah.
a weird Photoshop.
There's one in you in your bed.
Yeah, from a behind a tree
Yeah.
camera, like
There's just one that's right above you. Just
as I say.
One through a vent. There's just a vent photo. Where'd you get that one from?
don't worry about it.
You got your vents a little dirty.
You need some air duct cleaning. Found a dead mouse up there.
He just coughs up dust. I still feel it until this day.
I still feel it till this day.
To this day,
I
man.
remember the smell.
You turned on the heater. It got a little toasty in there. It started burning on the metal.
You know why you asked? Why did it smell like hot, warm meat? That's why.
That was me.
That was Colby burning.
You thought it. You heard those distant screams. You thought it was just your mind yelling at you. No, it was me and your
You
walls.
thought it was your mind?
It was me and your walls.
Kobe's gonna see me the next day. He's gonna be like, "Why didn't you pick mac and cheese instead of a pickle?"
It's like white rice.
I'm like, "Why didn't you? What was the decision
Why didn't you
making?"
choose the option on the left, Bryce?
And I'm just like, "Man, I thought this was better." Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold
No,
on.
you're gonna get. We're gonna get through that entire conversation. I'm gonna go home. You're gonna be like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna be sitting there. We're gonna be playing video games, surviving whatever. We're like, hold on.
How did you know?
I'm like, Kobe, what the what?
Don't turn around.
There's another Kobe behind me right there. It just pops up.
I'm a fake one. I'm a clone.
You're still at Santa's workshop.
Yeah.
You're still pretty short, man.
Yeah.
Just that height.
It was a defect.
It was a defect.
The height went to somewhere else.
Definitely
forehead.
Your forehead. Bro, I want you to zoom in on that. Put a fucking episode of something. Bob's.
It's just gonna.
My eyes.
That's so good.
Oh God.
No, oh my
Jesus,
god.
man.
Anyways, I guess we all worked for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
so
yeah.
far.
We were definitely worked this morning.
I worked. You worked. Kobe worked.
We're all working.
Yeah.
Bryce had some difficulties.
Yeah, you wanna elaborate on that, Bryce? Get into your trauma from yesterday.
I had a bad day yesterday, guys.
We saw. I want to know more. Tell me more about your day.
So, anyways, yesterday was the day before Valentine's Day. No, I went to work, and it was just a bunch. The big thing wasn't even a big thing. I went to work, had a bunch of like little problems just go on throughout the day. It was just one thing after another, and then talking to people, and then trying to get to be friends with certain people, and then it not working out. All in the
Fuck
day of
people.
my work day and stuff, and then doing all this shit while balancing my work life, which is also 10 times worse now that they're firing good employees and all that stuff. And so it was just a lot of stuff just piling on top of like personal life and all this lovely stuff. And so towards the end of my shift, when I'm so excited to go home, I go to get in my little car. I sit down and I go and pat my pocket down, and I realize I don't have my keys. And so I'm like, oh, look down, they're not there. So I get out of the car, I look down. I look down. And I kick around the snow a little. By the way, this is a blizzard. There's a blizzard going on right now. So it's still snowing at this time. So I just get out and I look down and I kind of kick around the snow a little bit.
We both looked outside.
Yeah.
You'll see it in the replay.
I kick around the snow. No keys. I'm like, oh, okay. And I walk back inside, and I'm like on the verge of just of freaking out, you know? And I go in there, and I walk in, and I go to the bathroom first, because I'm like, there's no way my keys would fall out of my pocket unless I was sitting down. So I go to the bathroom. It wasn't there. I go into my manager's office, and I'm like, hey, see some keys? She's like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I go up to our front office, and I'm like, hey, you have any keys? And she's all, no.
Bro's gonna have a massive crash out.
No, you have no idea. And she's like, no. And I was like, oh. This is exactly, because I'm just trying not to like freak out. And so I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, did you lose keys? I'm like, yeah.
No, I was just asking.
I was like, yeah.
I wanted to see someone else's car.
So if anyone turns any keys in, let me know.
You kind of can't go home.
And so I go back up to my car.
Are you about to start crying again? Are you about to start crying?
No, I'm fine now.
Are you sure?
I'm good. But I
You
go
need
out
to
to
have
my
a
car
therapy session.
and I do a little kick around the car again, and I'm like, dude, there's no way. And so I get in my car and I start to freak out, and that's when I took that video that you guys saw, and I'm just like crying,
He's fully crashing out, dude.
having a full breakdown, and I go back in and I'm like just looking around desperately in any place I could, and I'm like walking past my like supervisors and managers because I've already told them, and they like pulled out a full wide search for my keys in the warehouse. And I'm walking past them, they're like, "Did you find it?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna take a shot, and I'm gonna cry." And I walk out of the building.
I'm on this home.
You know, just for reference, the video that Bryce took, it was like that guy, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but he goes, "My heart! I loved him!" That's how it was. If you've ever seen that video, that's exactly how that video was.
But yeah, so I went, cried in my car for a second, got out, walked through that blizzard all the way to the store, walked in this store, and I was covered in snow, right? And so I walk in there, and I look at the dude, and they know me very well. They know
I wonder why.
They know, this is why. They know me very well, and I walk in there, and he looks at me, he's like, "Hey, you got a little something." And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah. 6 watermelon," and he was like, "Okay."
Okay.
So
Here
I
you go, buddy.
I grabbed my Gatorade and I grabbed my shots, and he was all like, "Did you walk here?" And I was like, "Yeah." "Yeah." "I did indeed." "Was it obvious?" He's all, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah.
Just yeah. I was like, I couldn't tell. I said thank you. He's all, "Be safe, dog." I was like,
And Bryce
"Thank you."
walked into the snow like Luke Skywalker.
It was for real, and it's not even like padded snow or anything. It's not nice snow. It's slush. It's all slush
so it
and
was
puddles
bad.
the
It was
entire
real bad.
way. So my shoes were ruined. I was soaked, and I went to work in those same shoes, and it was the worst goddamn experience ever because they're soaked. I waited 2 padded socks for the first half of my day, and wore 2 more afterwards, and it was still soaked. And it wasn't until the end of the day where my boss looked at me and was like, "Oh, there's probably new shoes up front that you could get," and I was like, "Oh."
For free?
Oh.
I was like, "Oh yeah, for free." And
for
they're nice, and they're so nice. They're like $120 shoes, and I was like, "Oh,"
Thanks.
I wore these all day, and you knew I walked home, and okay, but anyways, it was a fun experience, and I had a great time, and I didn't
Sounds like
crash
a-
out at all and cry myself to sleep after taking shots.
That's
It
a
was
lie.
a great experience. Really, 10 out of 10.
Honestly,
Do it again.
sounds like you had a fun time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
you
did.
You wanna run that back?
Yeah.
Do it again?
Back?
Yeah, no, I woke up this morning and I sat there and I just looked at my hands and I was like, I don't want to do it again. And I was like, I'm not
At
walking
least
in
it
it
wasn't
again.
fine today.
It wasn't, but I still wasn't walking through what I had to walk through last time.
I'ma do
So I
it
just
again.
called my boss, or I texted my boss and I'm like, "Hey, are you at work yet?" And she's all, "No, I'm at Starbucks." And I was like, "Can you pick me up?" And she's all, "Yeah, send the Addy." And I was all, "Thanks."
Yeah.
I see you got your car back.
I found the keys.
Where are
Okay,
they? Where were they?
so
Were they in
you
the
guys
city?
know the little quickie stop right there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, they were in the middle of the parking lot.
Are you kidding me?
You lost
You
it?
okay, here's my only assumption why, because there's a cashier there that I kind of,
Okay.
she kind of cute. I like kind of.
What's her name?
Haley.
I know her.
Yeah, she.
Bro, I
cute.
tried getting at her for a while.
Yeah, you wanna know what? I'm better than you.
Can I even get something to say before you guys just laugh at me and make a joke of me? Goddamn.
Is it the girl that you
was-
was telling you about your tattoo?
Yeah.
She comments on everyone's tattoos.
Yeah, well, I would too. I like tattoos.
Fair.
She just commented on this one because it was The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
they play
fucking.
together.
Yeah, we used to play Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that and look at me like you're about to me.
What?
Okay.
You didn't see his face. He looked at me when he said they play together. and he
I can
went,
see his face right now.
I don't feel safe anymore.
I don't feel safe with you. You've touched me twice. We have video
Yeah,
evidence.
There's video
You
evidence.
just looked me up and down like you're gonna me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
We have video evidence.
All right, show him from my Asian eyes.
I can see your head moving. You just went, motherfucker, you're doing it again.
But yeah, they played together.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, Bryce.
You got it with a girl that Colby couldn't. Good job.
I also just kind of stopped.
I
The only
haven't
time
really
I saw
got
her
her,
was
but
when I was going to
it's fine.
football, and that was it. That was the only time I ever saw her.
Valid.
Anyways,
So you found your key. They found your keys in the parking lot.
no, I found my
Oh,
keys.
you
I
found-
went over there this morning and like in a desperate sad attempt, I started kicking around in snow like a little sad middle schooler, like hoping something happened. Yeah, literally. And I kicked it up, and I was like, I screamed. I could have cried tears of joy in that moment, dude. I was so happy. And I grabbed my keys and I run back into my work. And this old guy named Scott was just in the break room. He just gets there. I always go by and we're just morning, type people. Yeah, morning type people. And I go in there. Oh, he's got it. Found him. And he's just all, yeah, nice.
You skipping to work.
I know. I didn't skip. I ran, dude. I ran back to work. Ran in that break room.
Like
and it was just.
Peter when he gets
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, no. I was so.
I shouldn't slip.
happy.
That's what actually happened. He just doesn't want to tell us.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know because how I lost them was after going to the store and talking to Haley for a moment, I was like going out and I jumped over a puddle, and I'm just assuming that's the moment where my keys were like,
But
you know
do wear
what?
sweatbands.
Yeah, I know. So I'm like, you know what? But they're always at the bottom. My keys always fall underneath my wallet and like headphones and everything. So like, I don't understand how it just you know what? I'm gonna head out. Boop.
Gravity.
It said, I'm out, sucker.
I'm out this hoe.
No, yeah, but it was pretty upsetting. Really had a bad night, that day. So it was just an overwhelm, and the keys were just the cherry on top that really lit my fuse. And I was just like, I'm done.
Crash the.
I literally crashed out.
I'm surprised there's not a hole in the wall.
No. Unfortunately, I'm not in that phase of punching things. I like my
You didn't
hands.
have a monster that day, so
I have a monster.
His name's also not Kyle. It's Bryce, which is close to.
it's close enough.
Every time I watch a show, Bryce is always portrayed as an asshole. So,
Fair.
I swear.
Very
I
realistic.
swear.
Can't confirm.
Damn.
Damn. Your
Yeah,
ex is probably good, but.
that's true. That's probably true. I was not a good person before. Which one?
Other exes. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know which ones he's
I mean,
kind
Jesse
of
was
on
kinda
good
cool.
terms. Yeah,
Huh?
he's-
Jesse was cool.
Oh, no, I like Jesse. Well, no, me and Jesse never really got together. We wanted to, but like I was in this weird thing with Keaton at the time, so.
You were always in a weird thing with kids.
I know, and it was so upsetting. It was so upsetting.
Love.
Not when.
Yeah, I was there through the entire fucking thing. You
I
don't know
know.
how annoying it was.
I know. Tell me about it.
I felt like the third person in that relationship where you guys would just tell me f***ing everything. And I'm just like, I'm just here. I got pulled into that bullshit for no reason.
Colby's like, I just want to watch my Godzilla movies.
I'm just trying to play Call of Duty. Shut up.
Yeah, no, I was very.
I'm going to drink a Capri
I
Sun and
want
eat
to
some
do the
Gushers.
Easter egg, but I just hear meow 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 meow.
Pitching about
I
a woman.
have to be the handle guy.
Why do I have to be here?
And that's what Colby used to sound like.
Yeah. I used to act like a dinosaur.
You still do.
Yeah.
Freaking small-minded.
Yeah.
Small-minded, he
Yeah.
says. That's
I
crazy.
won't be a dinosaur.
That's crazy.
You know.
Rory Steve.
Off topic, but I started rocking these new pair of socks that I got.
Well, show them to the camera.
Yeah,
I'm
show
working
it
on
out,
it.
show
I'm
it
pulling
out.
it up real
Is
quick.
that Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
What?
Dr. Pepper socks, bro.
Dr. Pepper socks.
No,
Pretty
that's
fire,
actually
bro.
legit, dude.
Pretty fucking fire. I'm not gonna lie.
I rock with those. I rock
Go
with
hand
those
in hand
heavy.
with my Godzilla socks.
Colby, if you don't see the socks on at night, don't worry about it.
I swear to God, if you touch my Dr. Pepper socks, I'm gonna cut your nuts off.
That's fine.
and staple them to your forehead.
That's okay.
We'll make you a dickhead.
Yeah, that's if you cut my dick off. But that's...
I'll do the whole thing. I don't give
But anyways, Colby,
a
we kind of talked about our past relationships last week episode, but you weren't here, so it's your turn.
Where should I start?
Especially around Valentine's Day.
Where should I start?
I don't know. Which one's the
Tell
most
us.
dramatic one?
Well, I
Yeah.
have one that happened on Valentine's Day.
Start wherever you want.
Let's just go off.
Bryce, you know who this one is, Ashlyn.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, it was a little high school relationship, a little stupid shit, right? Didn't last very long. I thought it was the world. I thought my everything was crumbling down. I was being nice. I bought me and her, tickets to go see NF, right?
Damn, that would've been cool.
It was so expensive. So expensive.
Seems legit.
It's like $500 for 2 tickets.
Holy crap!
Wow.
I don't think I've ever spent that on a date. Like collectively, maybe I've spent that, but I don't think.
Right, collectively over all my dates, I've probably spent.
And
on
I was gonna surprise her on Valentine's with her, right? And I was walking up to go see her. We talked for a little bit. She went to her class. I went to my class. Go through like half the day. Gets to lunch. One of her friends comes up and hands me a note that she wrote, and she broke up with me on Valentine's Day. Through a note. She didn't even have the guts to say it to me.
She sent it the old way, bro. Just like how they used to do it in chivalry times.
She said, send it on pigeon.
Seriously.
She said, "To whom's my Colby? To whom's my Colby?
And
I have fallen out of love with you."
you want to know my little dumbass ruined it with this though. When I saw her next, I kind of got pissed at her. I was like, you really got to give a note to a friend and have them give it to me. I went off on her with all that shit. I had the tickets on me. I printed out the tickets for the show.
Valid that she did that to you.
But
That she didn't have the audacity. to
Crazy.
do that. At least hand you the.
yeah, I would have been all right if she did that. But so I had the tickets on me. I was gonna show them to her, which I ended up doing. But then I ripped them up. I ripped up tickets after I spent $500 on them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I never got to see NF, and I'm a little upset.
You wasted $500.
Yeah, see, that occurred to me at the end of the day.
Homie was on the bus and he's pissed. He's like,
I don't get to go fuck Sienna.
he's like, fuck, man,
Exactly. That's what happened, dude. I was so pissed off. Not the fact that I got broken up with on Valentine's Day. I was pissed off because I ripped up the fucking tickets.
I would be too. Honestly, you screwed up.
It-
You could have taken your brother. You could have taken someone else.
Could have taken.
it was in San
could have
Francisco,
taken me,
too.
dog. What the hell?
It was in San Francisco.
I don't like NF, so I would have.
See, I would have gone with you.
But yeah, that was my worst time. There was one time I broke up with this one chick, and it was like the most respectful way possible. I let her down so easy, and she was just in tears the entire time.
Oh yeah.
It was 3 months. That's all it was.
What? Okay.
Colby,
she was-
done that to us too.
I didn't.
So then
For real,
you
though.
went and then you just
You sit there,
disappeared,
yeah.
don't talk to us.
I just do
Yeah,
that
your
anyway.
Discord, it's bros. It's not. I'm depressed now, guys.
Cause I have depression, bro.
Alright, yeah,
What's your
whatever,
problem?
whatever.
I have depression.
No, but so did you change it after a girl would break up with you?
Yeah, I was in that. I was in
Dude,
that
shit
era.
is-
I was in that era for a while.
It's real, guys.
But now it's just a picture of me holding a shotgun to my face.
Kurt Cobain, POV.
It's your bong.
It's your yeah,
Yeah.
but your
Oh, my
shotgun
shotgun bong.
bomb.
I don't even.
I don't think you
That's
can
just
show
my
that,
profile
of course.
picture
I
on
don't think I
Discord.
could. I don't think I could show that. That's funny though.
But yeah, I broke up with her, Because I was like, dude, I don't get any time to my fucking self. It was any time after school. She wanted me at her place. She wanted me to skip work to go hang out with her and all this shit.
Skipping work is a no, but I'd want a clingy one for sure.
I
Not
mean,
like that clingy, but damn.
Like, I had no time to hang out with my family or hang out with you guys for that.
And you still choose girls over like
Yeah,
that.
for real. You sent me
Not
home in
recently. This
Ubers.
chick that I'm talking to right now.
You sent me home in Ubers. How dare you?
That time.
The disrespect.
That's all I have to say.
Which one?
The last year when we went to Lake Tahoe, when you were on the phone.
Oh, that was crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but that girl also didn't like letting you go out. Yeah. So that's what.
And then I went out and then broke up with her and then went and fucked another chick that same night.
All right, Kobe, go you.
That's where my confidence came from.
I didn't know you had game like that, my guy. Sorry.
I got that game, bro.
But I don't think you have the facilities for that, my big man.
No, I just go to other people's places.
And sleep or steal their stuff, because that's what it sounds like.
Yes.
You just stop them.
No, they invite me to their place. We do the dilly dally. And then I leave.
Okay.
Oh, well, very interesting.
So don't go out with Colby.
Yeah, that's avoid this guy.
I'm very lonely.
I wonder why. Maybe the homie's
crazy.
sleeping around.
That's crazy.
Which is fine. I mean,
I only
you have
slept
your
with
experience.
4 chicks that I went
you're
out
in
to a
your-
bar and met.
You're in your sleep around phase. We've all had that.
Yeah.
Brian's had that.
Yeah, remember that one time where me and Jackson and you were supposed to hang out and we called you and some chick answered the phone?
Oh.
Yeah, you want to talk about that? We had plans,
No,
and then you decided to go fuck some
no.
chick.
That day, we didn't have plans.
We did have plans.
Here, let me tell
We
you.
were supposed to go watch a movie.
Let me tell you guys before Colby says something. So, I already had plans.
didn't tell
And
us
Jackson was out getting his car. Like, his new car, because he needed a car. So, he went out. So, Jackson, I was already at the house. I was already hanging out with who I was hanging out with. And Jackson later texted the group, "Hey, do you guys want to go out? I have my new Mustang." These two said yes. I was already out, so I was gone. I was
You
already
never
out with
said-
the girl.
You never said that. You never answered us.
Because I was busy.
You could have said that.
All right, Colby, then tell it from your perspective.
Okay. We were spamming you in our group chat, and you wouldn't answer us. So we were like, fuck it, we're going to call him. We call him. We think he answers. We're like, hey, buddy, what are you doing? And this chick is just like, hello? And we're like, hello? Who is this? And we're like, I'm a friend of Diego's. And we're like, where is he? We're like, what's going on? We're freaking the fuck out because we're hearing a chick coming in from his phone. We're like, that's not his sister. That's not his brother's girlfriend. And we're like, what the fuck's going on? And then you finally come back and we're like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like,
I
nothing.
told her to hang up. Because she hung up. And then I think you guys called
back again. Because we wanted to know what the fuck is happening. You don't just do that on the homies. You don't hang up on them when they ask you what the fuck you're doing. That's some you fat.
I'm listening.
What happened to that second call? I forgot. You guys called back, and then I
Yeah, we
started
called
talking
you
to
back and we started talking. We were like, we were gonna go hang out. Come out with us. And you told us that you had plans, but you told us way too late. And we were like, what plans do you have? And we just started interrogating you to try and get you to tell us what you were doing. And you would not tell us till the day after.
I think she also said to come back after you guys, because we were busy. That's
Yeah.
how you guys interrupted.
You guys also weren't at home. You were not at home. You were in a hotel.
No, I was not at home.
You were in
I
a
told you I
hotel.
wasn't at home. I even told him, like, go to my house. I'm not at home. You'll see. My car is not there.
That's
I
crazy.
was not there.
That's crazy.
I was not there.
This man was doing the dilly dally with.
It was
someone.
round 2.
It was round 2.
We had, we were, and I went to go get water. That's why she answered my phone.
Yeah, this motherfucker couldn't even
That's
text
crazy.
us back.
I was
Well,
my
as the
phone-
homies do, just pick up while you're in the middle of your strokes,
my
bro. You don't do that?
My phone was on the floor,
And?
so I didn't hear it vibrate, obviously. And so I had water, and she picked up.
That's
And I was
crazy.
gonna go get water for us, and yeah, I came back and I told her to hang up, and then they called again, and I answered, and
Yeah, and you played it off like nothing ever happened.
That's Diego.
and Colby was very sad that day.
Yeah,
'Cause
Jackson got a new car. Diego was getting laid, and I'm just there.
He said,
I ain't get
said, "When's my turn, God?"
Yeah, I was so pressed. I was like, I didn't get shit, man. I didn't get laid. I didn't get a car.
Cue that playing I'm so lonely.
That was the time that they caught me, but they didn't like. They
Oh
weren't
no, we
there,
caught you.
They weren't there to see the caught.
I didn't want to see butt ass naked.
That's a lie. You tell me that every night.
Shut the up.
But anyways, yeah.
I take
so
pictures.
that was. So we've all had our sleep around phases. Like that night I had on Halloween.
Yeah.
I left you.
Check.
I'm sorry. I also had a Halloween date.
I'm learning a lot about these guys right now.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was car sex.
Oh God, I
So-
don't like car sex.
I'm gonna be honest,
I
kinda
have such a
overrated.
high opinion about car sex. I feel like that is the most uncomfortable.
I think it depends
kinda
on the size of
overrated.
your car.
No,
though.
not
Yeah,
even.
I don't know.
I don't even like. I just don't like it. Like, I'd rather
Everyone has
I'd
that.
rather go fuck in a bathroom, public bathroom or something, or like
Yeah.
a public area than fucking a car. You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather go do that. Just boning in a car just is not it.
Oh yeah, but we didn't have a spot.
Too much.
Not unless
recording.
you're really like out in the wilderness and it's in like you lay your back seat
Unless
down
you're
and stuff.
bad,
Good to know.
Unless you're down, like you gotta lay your seat back and like have like a little bed space. Like then maybe, but not like going out random area and just boning right in the back seat. That's just it's so
It's a little
not
weird.
it.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, it's just not it, dude. It's bad.
But yeah, I left Colby that night on Halloween. I came back after.
You left me alone, which was a horrible decision.
No, I wasn't gonna take you with me in the car.
Could have just dropped me off with like a random homeless man, and they came and picked me up.
Homie said, "Yeah, just drop me off in the nearest middle street."
Drop me off at like a McDonald's. I'll keep myself entertained.
My homie Fred got me right here. He got a fire set up in his barrel, dog. We're gonna be all right.
We gonna be good.
We're gonna
Just
be
keeps
all right.
telling me about how he used to know Jesus. I don't know if that's true. Or
That,
not.
he said he made a teleporter and he went back and saw Nam or something. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about though, but this guy got some good stories.
He's got good stories and there's good white stuff right here. I don't know what the hell is that. I don't know
That's
what
how I
the
got
hell.
into meth.
Thought we were gonna bake some cookies or something because I saw a spoon. I was like,
And
"Damn."
I got baked.
I got pictures, man. And he tied my arm up and kept slapping my like the inside of my elbow.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say something else.
What you think I was gonna say?
I was like, "Yo, Corey, I think you were. I don't think it was the same."
Nah, he injected me with something. It was some black shit.
Started slapping your willy.
Tied up my arm, started slapping my willy. Boing. Like the fucking door stopper.
Are you sure it
Boing.
would be a boy? Are you sure it would be Just saying. I don't know how hard you're gonna be in that scenario. So I'm just like, it's more of a just a That's terrible.
Classic, just
Just a,
Come on.
why won't you work?
that's what the homeless man does.
Why won't you work? It's time to shine, buddy. Come on.
Fuck.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
I like how that story went from Diego getting some putang to me hanging out with a homeless man to getting raped by the homeless man and doing drugs with him.
You know, sometimes
Sounds
things
like
just
a
go
crazy
wild.
night, brother.
Doing drugs with a stranger,
My
dog.
night was like a movie.
My night was like a movie. Very
All
long.
kinds of shit happened.
Fuck, dude. Any more cold stories, Colby? One more, just one more. Give
One
us
more.
What is like one you vividly remember? I don't want no elementary, no middle school. I want like high school, at
Vividly
least
remember.
high school to now, because I
High
don't
school
really
to
consider middle school.
You don't
Let's see.
consider fucking middle school?
Well, yeah, I don't
Whoa.
consider that.
Whoa.
At least I don't consider it, right?
True.
That's
True.
good.
You know
That's a
what?
good point. Good on you,
Good
Diego.
on you. You're not Jackson. I'm proud
Not
of you.
Jackson, though. Why do you think he wanted to become a school teacher?
All right.
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
Okay. Well, I went on this date with this one chick. Me and her still kind of
Get
talk.
another pizza.
Fat.
Continue, sir.
I went on this date with this chick. She lived in Carson.
What are you talking?
You know which one I'm
I
talking
think
about?
so.
It was the one who showed up to emo night
Oh
with her
yeah.
fucking buck tooth friends. But me and her went on a date, and you know it was all right. It was cool. Went to this place called Red Dog Saloon. It was a little weird place.
Red Dog Saloon. Did you
Right.
get a red rocket?
I know.
Yeah.
And
Broccoli
you know,
sauce
I was
back, too.
thinking of just having like one drink and then calling it good. This kept ordering shot after shot after shot.
Trying
And
to
I was
get
like, bro, I'm gonna go home hammered, and it's like a 45-minute drive back home. Like, I'm gonna be fucked.
Yeah. It's a far drive from here in Nevada, from where we live.
That one was all right. Me and her still talk. She's my massage therapist now. She
What?
does massages.
Holy
That's
said,
crazy.
yeah, I'm gonna keep you in contact though, for real.
Yeah.
For
Now she,
real, for real.
she got a man now though. He's a big motherfucker. I'm kind of scared of him. But
I would stop. I would stop going back.
I haven't gone back in.
Don't be me,
a while.
Kobe. Don't do it.
No, see, I just go back for the massages.
That's fair.
But there's no happy ending. There
No.
never is.
Almost one time.
Okay.
One time, she gave me a free massage, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some."
It's like this guy lonely.
Yeah, having a woman's hands touching all up on my body was erotic.
Sounds like Colby's first time. Like he's describing it like he's never had it.
Give Kobe male masseuses from now on.
No,
Please do.
you wanna be my masseuse, Bryce?
Oh, I know a bald-headed guy that would love to masseuse.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, I think he'd
Was
love
he a
that.
doctor, an astronaut, construction man,
Yeah, how'd you know?
mailman?
How'd you know?
I think I know who he is.
Perfect. Then if you already know,
I'm
you know how
okay.
good he is at
I'm
his
okay.
job.
I'm a pass on him.
He's gonna
And then
crack that back real good.
there was this other chick I went on a date with after me and you were hanging out. It was when we went to the Food Truck Friday.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Again, I had to drive all the way out to Carson. I was running a little late because me and her were gonna go watch a movie.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, I hit traffic on the way out here because there's a lot of construction. Meanwhile, I was just fucking running hella late.
Yeah, we were shooting the shit. And Colby's like, hey, I gotta go.
Hey, I gotta go. I got a date in like 45 minutes. And
Homie makes plans with me, and then acts, and then doesn't tell me until we're
I
at
didn't
food truck. Until we're at food truck Friday. He's like, hey, I got a date in like an hour, so we got.
so let's make this quick. Let's make this
I'm
quick.
like, bro, you drove me here. I'm like, you have to drive yourself home.
So I get there.
So
Movie.
this isn't the first time he leaves me
No.
for a moment.
The movie started
He's left us-
already.
He's left all of us.
And she told the people up front that I was coming, so I could just walk in. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
Movie was pretty good. I kind of liked it. There's more shit flying.
Oh my God.
Anyways, movie was pretty good.
Would you watch it?
It was called The Watchers.
Oh, okay.
We can watch that. We'll watch The
me and her
Watchers.
Go hang out at a park. She wanted to go to this park. A bunch of homeless people everywhere. This one dude rolled up on us with a bike and just started randomly talking to us.
Did he say twist that dick?
No.
Oh, not as
Did
good.
he?
Not a good hobo. Not a good hobo.
You know, we were hanging out. It was pretty cool. We started talking about a bunch of random shit. I don't talk to this chick anymore. She don't fuck with me.
Good. I'm glad you don't fuck with most of the girls you fuck with.
That's fair. But get back to my car, drop her off, and all that shit. I embarrassed myself with this one.
You
I tried to go kiss her, and she denied me. Yeah, she denied me.
She said, "Nuh-uh, bro. Get off."
Ew.
Yeah, she denied me, and I was like, damn, okay, well,
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
yeah,
That's crazy.
that happened. She denied the fuck out of
That's
me.
crazy, bro.
Um,
Big rejection.
I mean, she didn't say she didn't want to kiss me.
But she, with the movement, she
Yeah.
She
said.
"The fuck?"
Yeah. I mean, she also told me, she messaged me later, and she's like, I didn't know what was happening. I was like, fair. But she probably also just said that to make me feel better.
Colby was driving back home for 45 minutes.
I was pissed off.
Seething in his seat. Like, God damn it, bro. I drove all the ways over here. Late. And I didn't get anything.
Yeah. Drove all that
Might as well
way.
hit the guardrail.
I'm serious, dude. It was like 2 in the morning. I was like, you know, I could just end my shit.
2 in the morning?
That
Yeah.
train looking mighty fine right about now.
2 in the morning.
2 in
My
the morning.
guy, that is awful.
It's not the worst time I've come home. I've come home at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
We all have. I'm pretty sure Bright has. Bright. That's your name, Bright.
Right.
My name's Brick.
Right.
Call me Brick.
And I have definitely showed up at 8 a.m.
Yeah. I took this guy home in his car once. When he was too drunk to drive, I took him home.
He was not drunk.
I was drunk.
He was. Just not as bad as me. I was
Not as
fucking
bad as him.
shit-faced.
I was definitely sober enough. You know that drunk
We
where you're
don't
sober
support-
enough,
we don't
but you're
support
not sober
someone
enough.
drinking
Don't
and
drink
We
and
don't
drive.
support
Do not,
drunk
don't.
driving.
do
Don't.
not ever.
Don't
listen
ever
to
do
him.
it.
It is like the rare occurrence that you will ever see me like that. It's like gotta get home type situation, but never do it. But I had to take him home
I was
because he
fucking
was too
hammered.
yeah. And so I got him home. He couldn't get inside his house. I pissed outside
It
his
took
house.
me like 6 tries to enter my code, and then I called my mom, thinking she would pick up. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was sitting there, and my mom didn't pick up, and I was like, "You motherfucker, fucking pick up!" And then I kept entering the code, and we have a Ring camera, so my parents were just watching it the next morning, watching me fuck it up.
They watched me take a piss outside.
Yeah, he took a piss on the side of my house.
Yeah, he couldn't open the door. I couldn't wait any longer.
And then after he
Is that
finished,
really
that's when
my
I got the
fault?
door open.
Yeah, I know. It was like,
It was just because Bryce was taking a piss. And like, if I open it now, Bryce is gonna be mad because he got to open it earlier, and that's why you have to take a piss. So I let him finish, so he thinks he got it right at the end of his piss.
Exactly.
That was his whole point.
I hit him with the dab out, and I was like, "See you later." And then I walked like 2 to 3 hours home.
Yeah. You could have just stayed at my
Could
place.
have. I absolutely could have. But I walked home, recorded my journey, stopped by 7-Eleven, grabbed a couple more shots, took more shots, walked all the way home, recorded my journey, and made it
Yeah,
home. And
Bryce
slept.
is the friend that's like, let's go party, and he has no car, and he just shows up randomly.
Motherfucker just goes
And then
on side
disappears.
quests.
Like, you won't see him for like till the next morning. You're like, hey Bryce, how'd you get home? Fine.
Bro, there was one time, me, him, and one of our other friends were hanging out at the bar, and you were like, oh, Oscar's going to give me a ride.
Oh yeah.
And then Oscar never showed up, and you just walked home.
Yeah, I remember.
From downtown?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus. Dude.
I'm that type of person where like if I don't have a ride, I'll just
You can
walk.
call me. You know.
I'll just
when
walk.
I offered you a ride.
when I'm not out with you guys, I'm always gonna be home. You can call me, and I will go pick you up. You know that.
Oh no! According to one of my
Every single
previous
time.
stories, that's some bullshit.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
I actually don't know what you mean.
I don't know.
When me and Jackson
Oh, okay.
were trying to hang out with you,
I don't know.
and some oh
Okay, no. That time, I was
no.
I
You
was
said
busy. I was
you
busy.
didn't tell us till after we found out what was going on.
But I was busy.
You never said anything.
Yeah, I mean, once you hear a girl.
Yeah, we found out then that you were doing something. But before then, you could have just texted us, be like, "No, sorry, I got
Okay,
plans."
but I told Bryce I'm usually home, and I'm not busy doing anything.
Look,
That day, I was busy doing
guys,
something.
I've never had a problem with walking. I'm just saying.
I know.
I offered
but
you a ride.
At the same time, Oscar's not your only ride. You have another friend that.
I could have called you an Uber.
Oscar probably could have got me too if I just texted him.
I could have called you an Uber.
Nah.
And you said you did call Oscar. You said he was on his way. You lied. You straight up lied to me.
He was drunk. He didn't know what was going on.
I was drunk. I
I
drove
just
home
wanted to
drunk.
go on an
Please,
adventure,
again,
dude.
don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive, please.
I just
We're
wanted to
not
go on an
reliable.
adventure.
We're not liable for anyone's accidents.
I am.
Do you want to save yourself from crashing? Don't drink and drive.
Don't do drugs.
Stop. Get some help.
Get some.
As Michael Jordan once said.
Pull over to the road, but not too fast, because you might crash.
You see that tree?
Take it.
Wrap your car around it.
Not tomorrow. Today.
Right now.
Right
As
now.
you're listening to this
You're
podcast,
driving
kill
right now?
yourself.
Kill yourself.
Don't actually do it.
Please. We rely on you.
If you're having any trouble, please call the suicide hotline.
Please.
Don't listen to us.
Someone playing this in their car. Ends their shit and we get blamed for a murder. Whoops.
What be our luck?
It would be.
Yeah.
It really would be.
Please don't actually go.
This just in.
We're
3
just-
kids online got arrested for telling people to kill themselves.
They weren't even listening to us when they did it. It just played afterwards.
Yeah,
Like,
it's autoplay. It's on autoplay. They're listening to like another famous podcast.
Yeah,
and it
like
just pops
You just
up.
popped up. It showed up at the time where
The
it said
cops
kill
just
yourself.
look at the phone. Kill yourself. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Kill yourself. Hit that family of 4. That's all the cops see. And then we're in jail after
Yep.
that. Your Honor, they told him to kill himself.
Your Honor. We're playing Freebird.
I'm gonna have to hit you with the nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Valid in the court
Where's
of
the
law.
proof?
Prove it.
Where's the proof? Wasn't me.
Pulls up our whole record.
Pulls up every single podcast episode.
You know, I think they got us then.
They got us, honestly.
I call top bunk.
Nuh-uh. I'm the lightest around here.
That's if you can reach the top bunk, you short bitch.
You're the
You're the
short
shortest.
Fuck you.
I
one.
love
There we
it.
go. It's gonna be like the little kids in the little suit. You guys have to climb on top of each other. It's like a
God
ladder.
damn it.
Even though they have a ladder on it.
No, I
They don't have
use-
ladders.
I use
yeah,
Kobe as like a running jump up there.
I'm just tying my shoe and you jump off my back.
Frogger.
Yep, exactly. And I just freaking launch
That's some
myself up
fuck
there.
shit, man.
Oh, I got top bottom bunk then. Colby, you sleep on the floor.
Why do I have to sleep on the floor all the time?
You just be happy they bunked you with us, okay?
I'm sleeping on the cold floor.
Well, okay, do you want to go sleep right next to Requise?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You probably keep me warm.
He
More than other ways.
keep your insides warm too.
It's alright. I can hold on to it and wrap myself like a blanket.
Okay. All right. Okay. I
He
think,
was his fat as like little.
Yes, his fat.
I think this is the end of the podcast. I think this is the end.
Anyways, happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for joining us for another lovely episode. Again, I'm Colby. This is Diego and Bryce.
Bye.
Don't forget to like
Oh, bye.
Don't kill yourself.
please. Nor drink or drive. Don't do anything
Do
we
it.
did in this.
Do everything we just said.
No, don't. Please.
Walk.